What is going on, guys? Socks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Now, yesterday we talked about what happened with GameStop. It got slaughtered. We also talked about AMC and GameStop in the update video before that, but I cannot be the only one who thinks that this is fishy, right? When they fire the CEO, when they cancel the earnings call, all at this time frame, it is so weird. We recently talked a while back about how when Adam Aaron tweets certain things, they act as some sort of catalyst, or he drops a catalyst on the perfect time of the chart. And I can't wrap my head around what I think it may be, but GameStop was just about to break out. I mean, it was just about to have an insane breakout. It was over the Bollinger Bands, and it was brushing this top of this trend line that GameStop has only hit a few times. And all of a sudden, they make this entire FUD move. I mean, I just think it's weird, to say the least. But overall, we do have some more stuff to get over that I really want to talk about with you guys. So make sure to hit the like button on the video if you find value out of the video or just enjoy watching. Also, guys, hit the subscribe button, get us to 14K subs. Let's get into the video. Now, Matt Furlong led GameStop's turnaround, massively reduced their losses, and brought the company back to a profitable quarter for year 2022 Q4. After 7 consecutive loss-making quarters, why would you terminate your CEO shortly after that? Now, this is an amazing question. However, I like to go in the comments and just check out the conversations that are happening. Now, AK says that he resigned. Wouldn't they technically have to terminate him from the board if he resigned? Now, the factual part is that he was terminated from the board and resigned as director on the same exact day. However, not sure why they waited until today to announce that. This is exactly what I'm saying as well. I don't know why they would announce that. I think it must have been a last-minute decision, or it just lined up way too perfectly. Now, going down even further, what is also factual is that companies need different CEOs for different phases of development, which is a very possible explanation. In fact, Matt Furlong successfully turned around GameStop as an e-commerce in the retail industry. Now he is needed for Teddy BBBYQ, in this opinion, for the company to turn around as an e-commerce company, and GameStop needs a new CEO with tech/gaming/web3, which is what we're going to talk about towards the end of this video. Okay, so some of the arguments are that they just needed a new CEO. The argument still lies, why did they announce it just now when GameStop was just about to break out? GameStop still down 19% on the day. A couple things I wanted to point out. Options chain, of course, turned around. More puts expiring in the money than calls. However, down the line, more people are still betting bullish on GameStop than bearish. I do still hold my calls. If you want to know what happened with them, watch yesterday's video. But one thing I wanted to point out, the short exempt volume, 130,000 for yesterday on a stock that doesn't trade a lot of volume. Okay, you haven't seen this going down to, as far as Stonko Tracker shows, from May 9th, you have not seen this, right? The highest level it's gotten up to on a single day was 43,000, and we just tripled that. Shorts took advantage of this. They knew that the earnings play was dangerous for them. The momentum was dangerous for them. The gamma would have been dangerous for them. They could not let this thing rip, especially where it was trading at. AMC still trading exactly how we expected it to trade, which is interesting because GameStop and AMC were both lining up for a major rip. So I want to see how this is going to play out. Is this just a flash crash for GameStop, and will its sympathy follow AMC when AMC scales back down to $4 and then gets that move right in mid-June? You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Now, before we get into an important clip, the SEC adopts new rule to prevent fraud and manipulation. The Securities Exchange Commission announced on Wednesday it has adopted a new rule to prevent fraud, manipulation, and deception in connection with security-based swap transactions. A second rule aims at prohibiting influence over chief compliance officers at certain security-based swap entities. So this could be a positive thing to see, a bullish thing to see. However, will the SEC actually enforce this? Will they actually make moves, or are they just throwing us a bone once again? On top of that, ASIC targets hedge funds in new naked shorts crackdown. The report says ASIC is concerned about short selling occurring without owning or borrowing the underlying shares, an illegal practice known as naked short selling. In quotes, hedge funds and investment banks are being ordered to produce documents to prove they are complying with short selling regulations as the corporate regulator redoubles its surveillance efforts amid more volatile markets set off by global banking crisis. Now, before I roll this clip, guys, make sure to get up to 16 free stocks plus a $100 cash coupon that you can withdraw, plus 1 free Tesla stock by just downloading Moomoo, using my link, and making a deposit. The more you deposit, the more benefits you get. Also, guys, pop in the Discord, linked under the video as well. You guys will not regret getting in the Discord. Plus, I'm in there on the daily. Now, overall, I'm going to roll this clip for you. And they're talking about GameStop. They're talking about the meme rally. Will it actually actually fly again, or is it something that they should short? A couple things I want to note before I roll this clip for you guys. These people don't know what they're talking about, right? If you were trapped in a play, of course you would act like you have confidence. Of course you would, try and bash the company, so on and so forth. Shorts are stuck in this play. They made a bad short bet. And overall, this is what I got for you for today's video. Make sure to watch this clip all the way through. Hit the like on your way out, subscribe, share the video, drop a comment down below. Love you all. Lottery Stocks out.
Bring in Wedbush analyst Michael Pachter to discuss. He has a sell rating, price is 650. Closer to that, you were right on the sell. Is the dream over?
Oh, I think the dream never started. You guys have a documentary out right now. I think it came out yesterday called The Meme King, calling Cohen a meme king. He's the Queen of Hearts. He was displeased and he said, "Off with his head" to Furlong. That's the CEO's name that they shall not name. I mean, it's like if he said his name in the press release, he'd be cursed. They brought 3 Amazon executives in 3 years ago, and they managed to. One departed after 7 months. I think she figured it out quickly. The other was fired after less than 2 years, and the third one was fired after just under 3 years. So Cohen brings people in, doesn't actually tell them what to do, and they don't fix anything, and they're gone. I don't think he has the first clue how to turn this company around. And the truth is, I don't think they can turn it around. I think that they should be in harvest mode, trying to generate profits on a smaller footprint, and they're just not doing that.
I mean, are they going to figure out how to be Domino's Pizza and not Blockbuster here somehow? Because so many trends in gaming are going against them. We just had Apple announce the Vision Pro. You can bet that's going to operate on an app store. You're not going to be going to GameStop to get games for your Vision Pro. And then you've got the cloud gaming and streaming happening. Microsoft pushing hard on that, as well as others. What's the path to life here? What do they have to do?
So Cohen's solution is blockchain gaming. And of course, if you own a console, an Xbox or a PlayStation, you think of GameStop first if you're going to play a blockchain game. You would never think to actually go to your PC. The guy has no clue, not the first clue. They are Blockbuster. And absolutely physical retail is going away. It's not going away tomorrow. It's going away when the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are done with their life cycles. It's got another 5 years, maybe 6 or 7. But they should be harvesting that cash and trying to figure out what they can do with it. Instead, he's not paying his bills. Take a look at their accounts payable. 50% of revenue in the quarter is accounts payable. They literally have 6 weeks outstanding of payables. If they keep that up, no one's going to advance them any more product. So they're going to accelerate their demise. I think it's really crazy.
Yeah, I guess not paying your bills is tougher when you need to be advanced product. Elon Musk doesn't have that problem at Twitter. So this is tough to short, though, I imagine, because there's a lot of excitement. This used to be a meme stock, so it could go any way on you, couldn't it?
It could, and it still is a meme stock. And I think in the documentary, I'm not sure they use this piece, but I called him the Pied Piper, and the retail investors are the rats following him off the cliff, and they don't see it coming. They're happy. They're listening to his piped tune, and they think he's a genius. I mean, I'm sure he is a genius in other areas, not in games.
So what is the anti-GameStop, though? We know how you feel about that, but in this space, what are you extra long?
Activision, because the Microsoft deal is going to happen. Microsoft I don't cover, but Microsoft's going to absolutely dominate with Game Pass. I like the tools guy, Unity. I think they're really, really interesting here. For other reasons, I like Netflix as well. But Activision's the easy money, 80 to 95, probably going to happen in the next month or so.
Do you have a sense of what studio is best positioned in mixed reality?
Well, it's all going to be IP based, but I mean, you tell me. We talked this past week about the price point. How many Vision Pros is Apple going to sell? That's not going to be a giant install base for another 3 or 4 years. So Disney was smart to get in early, but game wise, I'd say the sports simulation games probably have the best chance of EA.